on GTTV, and now I'm here at Turn 10 Studios in Seattle with Dan, who's the head of Turn 10. And Dan, Forza has been a huge phenomenon for you guys on the Xbox for racing fans. And this year, you guys at E3 announced you're doing a brand new game, Forza Horizon, which is, I guess, has what, more of an action slant to it than simulation slant? Is that fair?
Yeah, Forza is a fan-driven series, and we've got a lot of people around the world that have just been loving Forza as it comes out year in, year out.
Yeah.
The thought was with Forza Horizon to give them an all-new experience in that Forza universe. So Forza Horizon is an action racing game. It's open world, so you can drive all over the place, and it's where competition meets culture. So there's music, there's parties, it's speed, style on the open road.
How are you sort of blending simulation with action? I mean, how action-oriented is it? I mean, are there going to be spectacular crashes, or are you going to be maxing out these cars? I mean, what's the focus of the actual game?
So it's based on the Forza physics that people just love. The cars drive well, they have nuance. You can really feel the difference between a Viper and a Corrado. But you're driving on open roads. There's traffic. There's picnic tables you can smash through. You're drifting around, weaving in and out, getting points. So it has all the action you expect from more of an arcade type title, but it has that authenticity that you love from Forza Motorsport.
Now, this is set in and around Colorado, and as you mentioned, it's kind of competition meets culture. I know kind of music is a big part of this. I mean, there's a real sort of vibe to this game, right?
So in many ways, this is an original version of Colorado, but it's been brought to life through the Horizon Festival. So what you have is at the very center, there's kind of a city, a town. And that's where the festival is. Big stages, lights, hundreds and thousands of people. And there's 3 radio stations that are curating this whole experience. So you've got a giant Colorado, you've got a festival in the center, and you've got great music all throughout.
Once you jump into the game, are you going to have the entire world as your oyster right from the beginning, or does it kind of unlock as you play through it? Or how does
yes
it work?
and no. I mean, like a lot of open world games, you need to introduce people to all the mechanics.
Right.
So for the first 45 minutes, it's a little bit more linear so that we can get people accustomed to, accelerate on this trigger, all the things you got to learn about a game. But then once you get into that 45-minute point, man, it just opens up. Yeah. There's just events all over. There's street races you can get into. There's showcase events where you might race a plane. Really, really cool.
You race a plane?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So there's actually one of the first races you get into in one of these showcases event is a Mustang versus a Mustang. So you're in a classic Ford Mustang and there's a P-51 Mustang plane. Now obviously it's a very different race because that's very fast, but it can't turn as quickly. So you're racing through checkpoints, and if you win the race, you win the car.
What's up, everyone? Daniel Kaiser here in Los Angeles on the set of the commercial shoot for NHL 13, which is bringing some of the biggest innovations in franchise history. Rammer from EA Sports is here to talk to us all about it, including the true performance skating, which is a huge innovation for you guys, right?
Huge innovation for us. So we knew they wanted to overhaul our gameplay, really take a big leap with our gameplay experience this year. And to do that, we needed to rewrite our skating engines. True performance skating is all about focusing on the explosiveness, the top end speed, and momentum of the players. So when we talk about explosiveness, we're talking about making sure that guys who can accelerate quickly, see a gap and get there fast can do that in our game. Make sure the guys who are fast feel fast and have that differentiation with top end speed.
Cool. Thanks, man. All right, gang, I'm joined now by NHL defenseman Chris Letang from the Pittsburgh Penguins. And obviously, Chris, NHL 13 is all about top speed, momentum, and explosiveness on the ice. Talk about those factors and what it means in the actual game.
Oh, I mean, it means a lot. I think most of the players are able to create space on the ice and create opportunities by having good speed outside, trying to take advantage on those defensemen that have to skate backward. So no, it's huge. It's a huge part of the game. So to put in actually a real video game, it's gonna be cool. I'm not gonna go fast.
Sounds good. What do you think's your best attribute out there on the ice?
I would say my skating. I can log big minutes and keep the same speed because I have a long stride and try to be powerful in every one of them. So I think speed, my acceleration, it's my biggest asset.
1, 2, 3.
Joe Danger broke into the industry 2 years ago, and now he's the star player in the thrilling follow-up, Joe Danger 2 the Movie. Like any big-budget Hollywood feature sequel, the production value is raised in every department. The game's new movie mode highlights action sequences that range from escaping snow avalanches to jetpack joyrides that'll leave you soaring for a higher score. Think you could make a better level? Well, you can in the game's new Movie Maker mode, where you can sit in the director's chair and call the shots like never before. Finally, there's a brand new multiplayer component featured in Joe Danger 2 the movie, where you can ready, set, and traction with a buddy and up to 4 friends. Joe Danger 2 the movie steps into the limelight September 13th. To see more, head over to GameTrailers.com.
Don't go anywhere, we go behind the scenes to see how cars are digitally scanned to put inside Forza Horizon. And we fire up the quad rotor for the latest details on MP in Black Ops 2.